good mood. Use this time to try out the new Words with Friends Cherry Blossom Tile Style. In bloom until April 21st. Try a game outside, man. Okay, that was fun. Here's how we do this game. I'm going to ask you 12 questions, each with 3 multiple choice answers. You'll have 10 seconds to tap the right answer, and as a friendly reminder, I will vibrate your phone when you've only got 3 seconds left. If you get all 12 questions correct, we'll cut you in on today's $2,500 jackpot. Woohoo! It's that easy. How easy? That easy. Now, if you'll just take a second to check your Wi-Fi connection and your battery life, and right there and there, we'll get this sucker underway. Ready? Too bad. Here we go. All right, please put your hands together for our word of the day. Question 1, what is the plural form of datum? Ditums, data, or doodles? Datum, I hardly know him. That's terrible. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Question 1, we're already at computer science? Relax. It's not really computer science. It's Latin declensions. Still scary, but all you have to know is how to pluralize a word that ends in -um, like bacterium, or criterium, or vomitorium. Although I don't know why you would need more than one vomitorium. But what else? You got it? All right, correct answer is data. Uh-oh. Did you miss the first question? Don't worry. Happens to everybody. And good news, you can keep playing in spectator mode. And you earn points for the right answers you get. And 15 points wins you a mystery box chock full of coins and power-ups. So stick around and keep playing. Or use an extra life if you got one. I'm just saying. Question 2. Finish the idiom. All's well that ends blank. Well, swell, or hell. Sam? This famous expression is the title of a comedy written by William Shakespeare. And Shakespeare, of course, is responsible for introducing tons of words and phrases into the English language, but the bard didn't coin this one. It was actually first used in a 13th century poem called The Proverbs of Hending, which I've been meaning to read. Just as soon as I finish this new Twilight series, I don't know if you've heard about it, but the correct answer is well. All's well that ends well. Now, the play is considered to be unlucky because several actors playing the lead roles had become sick, and one guy even died. I guess all did not end so well for that dude, am I right? Rest his soul. Moving on. Question 3. Which is not a synonym for choir? Andante, choral, or chorus? Like I always say, when in doubt about a synonym, go for the 2 words that are almost exactly the same except for the last couple letters. It's not the catchiest saying, but it works. You know why? Because choral and chorus are not only other words for choir, they're specific types of singing that choirs often sing. Why do I suddenly have a burning desire to binge watch Glee? Am I the only one? The correct answer is andante. Andante is a musical tempo. That means at a walking pace. Of course, walking pace is a little arbitrary. I mean, do they mean power walking grandma pace or Walking Dead zombie pace? Is it more of a lope? Is it a saunter? I need answers. But over 9,000, nearly 10,000 people are still with me. Let's go over to question 4. Which celebrity is best known for his or her distinctive eyes? Betty Davis, Stan Lee, or Alexander Skarsgård? Those of you of a certain age may remember the 1981 Kim Carnes mega hit, Betty Davis Eyes. Spent 9 weeks at number 1, won the Grammy for the Song of the Year. That's a big honking clue, guys. Besides, how could it be Stan Lee? The man was more famous for his shades than Snoop Dogg. And no woman on earth has ever seen Alexander Skarsgård's eyes. Because they never get past the 6-pack. Up here, ladies. Correct answer is Betty Davis. Yep. The Carnes hit was actually a cover of a 1974 version by Jackie DeShannon. But Carnes sang, "She knows just what it takes to make a pro blush," while DeShannon sang, "What it takes to make a crow blush." Is crow shaming a thing? Did I miss that meme? I don't know, but 8,000 people knew it was Betty Davis. Let's keep going. Question 5, the FIVA. Which of these is not a conjugation? Am, be, or he? Conjugations are the different forms of a verb that let you know the things like the tense of the sentence and what people are involved. So like in this case, am is the first person singular present tense conjugation of to be. Was would be the third person singular past tense, and are would be the second person plural present tense. Got it? Good. I've been lost since the word verb. Okay, the correct answer is he, because he is a pronoun. No, 5,700 people knew that. A lot of people think a pronoun is a noun that gets paid for what it does, as opposed to an amateur noun. I don't really think anybody thinks that. I'm just making conversation here. Question what? Huh? You want question 6? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Which of these is true of the term McCarthyism? Is it alliterative, eponymous, or metaphorical? McCarthyism is a term for making allegations against people without having any evidence. The term comes from the early 1950s when a Senator Joseph McCarthy led a witch hunt of supposed communists working in the government and the entertainment industry. This period became known as the Red Scare because so many of the alleged communists were gingers. You cannot trust those guys. Gingers. Communists are fine. I don't know. Anyway, the correct answer is eponymous. Booyah! Ladies and gentlemen, that was so close to being a brutal question, but it wasn't. We lost nearly half. We are down to 2,700 people. The word eponymous has to do with things being named after people, like McCarthyism. Some inventions you may not have known were eponymous are the diesel engine, named after Rudolph Diesel. Pilates, named after Joseph Pilates. And the Petri dish, named after Julius Dish. Question 7. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows was which installment in the Harry Potter book series? 7th, 8th, or 9th? I can tell you right now, Deathly Hallows was the last installment in the series, but you'd still have to know how many books came before it. Well, let's count them off, shall we? All right, here we go, class. There's Sorcerer's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Bucket of Wings, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows. So, 8th, right? Nah! You got me. It's actually the 7th. Correct answer is 7th. Harry Potter and the Bucket of Wings was not one of the books in the series. It's probably why it went straight to home video. It's the only movie besides Deathly Hallows that they split into 2 parts. Regular and spicy barbecue. 2,200 people still in the mix. As we come into question 8. What is the maximum number of people on a lightning round team in Words with Friends? 6, 5, or 4? What's that? You haven't played a lightning round yet? It's where you and a bunch of friends play against another bunch of friends, making words and passing boards back and forth like an assembly line. It's all super fast. And in case you were wondering, that's why they call it the lightning round. Not because it's shocking or occasionally starts wildfires. Though both those things are true. Correct answer, 5. 5 people on a team. 900 folks knew that. If you want to have a successful lightning round team, you need to assemble like a real mix of personalities. Like on my team, I have a jock, a nerd, a basket case, a princess, and a criminal. What can I say? I love the Breakfast Club. Question number 9, with 900 some people coming with, which French phrase means privilege entails responsibility? Noblesse oblige. Que veut dire ça? Man, my French is good. Savoir faire. They put these French questions in there to make me try and say French things. Que veut dire ça? Or something like that. Should be familiar to anyone who's ever watched a pretentious French film, because it literally means, what does that mean? Meanwhile, savoir-faire is the ability to act appropriately in social situations, and noblesse oblige is the concept that rich people have an obligation to help others. Not that I've ever run into any rich people who buy into that concept, but it's nice that it's out there. The correct answer, of course, is noblesse oblige. It is basically the same idea as, with great power comes great responsibility. The famous words said to Peter Parker by his Uncle Ben. But he meant their duty not to screw up the Marvel franchise with another lame Spider-Man movie. Question 10. In what video game franchise did Knuckles the Echidna make his first appearance? Was it Zelda, Super Mario Bros., or Sonic the Hedgehog? It would help here if you knew that an echidna is a small egg-laying mammal that's sometimes called a spiny anteater. So, would Knuckles hang with Link, the elf-like hero of Zelda, Mario, the surprisingly athletic plumber of Super Mario fame, or Sonic, a hedgehog, which even Jack Hanna would have trouble distinguishing from an echidna? Bingo! Yep, correct answer is Sonic the Hedgehog. Knuckles is Sonic's super strong best friend and occasional rival. And fun fact, Sonic the Hedgehog and Knuckles the Echidna both make cameos in Grand Theft Auto 5 as Roadkill. Question 11. 700 strong. Come on down. Who is the individual pictured here? Is that Geronimo, Pontiac, or Tecumseh? All three men are famous Native American leaders. Pontiac was an Ottawa war chief known for battling the British in the Great Lakes region and driving a 1968 Firebird, while Geronimo was a legendary Apache who became a celebrity later in life. He's even signing autographs at the 1904 World's Fair. His name literally translates to the one who yawns, due to his habit of watching World Cup soccer. But the correct answer is Tecumseh. Tecumseh was a Shawnee warrior who led a large multi-tribe confederacy against the American troops in the early 19th century. To this day, historians who've studied his portrait still aren't sure how he got hold of Michael Jackson's jacket and Run DMC's jewelry. Looks good though, huh? Now listen, before we wrap this up, going into our last question with hold on, ladies and gentlemen, that was a brutal question. Bring it on back. 290-some people got it right, but over 400 people, it was just like an even split. Everybody went, I don't know, maybe this. Well, in the true odds, a third of you got in. Whew, brutal. All right. Before we wrap this thing up, I do want to remind you that tomorrow is a Foodie Friday game, and you don't have to be a food snob to play. We talk about food and foodies and snacks, frozen foods, fried foods, barbecue, candy. We don't even consider state fair foods too lowbrow, so this show eats everything. All right. Let's win some money. Without further ado, it's the last question. Cue graphics, James. Yeah, look at that. Bow. Wake up. Okay. Question 12. Let's get serious, guys. Focus up. Which of these phonetics terms is unlike the other two? Strident, sibilant, or construent? Oh my goodness. A sibilant sound is one that's got a bit of a hiss to it, like S or sh. The word strident usually means loud and harsh sounding, but in phonetics, it's another word for sibilant. Meanwhile, construent is unlike those other two because it means absolutely nothing. That's right, we made it up. And that means that 101 people are getting a little chunk of change, my friend. The correct answer was construent. Congratulations to everybody who made it through all 12 questions. If you did, you are getting some of tonight's $2,500 jackpot. And I'm starting to see the winners. I got Daryl S., Subshell, Dave K., DC Mug, The P, period. Thanks to all of you for playing Words with Friends live. I hope you had a good time. I did. Don't forget to join us again tomorrow for Foodie Friday. Come hungry. Come hungry for more trivia, more money, more me. What more can you ask for? Don't answer that. I've been your host, Brian Kimmett. This has been Words with Friends Live. Who else we got? XMSA. I wonder if that's supposed to be like Xmissa. Jamie C, Lolita W, Craig B, Melanie G, Lawrence B, Nick C, Linda A, Melissa S. Hey, you. I don't know any Melissas, let alone Melissa S. Dance break. Bye.